Hello everyone and welcome back to Kayla's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be doing another tea review. So today I'm going to be taking a look at David's Tea's Baked Apple Chai. So I believe that this is a new release, but I could be wrong on that, so if I am, correct me in the comments down below. This is a fruit infusion and it is supposed to just be an apple chai. So the ingredients in here are apple, figs, cinnamon, star anise, chicory, cardamom, cloves, black pepper, and then natural apple and spice flavoring. First of all, it has those really big fig pieces, which is really cool to have just like a whole chunk of like a dried fig. I don't think I got any. Oh, here it is. It has like a whole star anise in there, and this is like a piece of apple, and that's really big as well. So one thing to be cautious of when you are brewing this tea is that because it's a lot of big pieces, you want to be careful to make sure that you're not just doing like one perfect spoon and calling that good or whatever for your cup. It's important to make sure that you get some of all of those ingredients in there, or at least like most of them, to try and get a feel for the tea as it's supposed to be. So when I steeped up my cup, I made sure that I did like a perfect spoon, but then I kind of looked in it and I didn't get any of the fig pieces or things like that. So I made sure to like sometimes like pick out some of those bigger pieces that aren't necessarily gonna fit into your perfect spoon. So smelling the tea, it's very spicy, but it also has a nice sweetness to it. Unfortunately, I'm not very familiar with the smell or the taste of figs at all, so I don't really know if that's what I'm smelling, but I am getting like that appley sweetness in there. Yeah, I'm definitely smelling the cinnamon and the star anise. Yeah, those are probably the most prominent spices that I'm getting. I'm getting a little bit of clove as well, but that's not quite as strong. So I have my cup of this steeped up, and I steeped this for 7 minutes. And I did like about a perfect spoon, maybe a perfect spoon and a half, just with adding in those bigger pieces. I can still smell like those fruity and that like star anise really well. Yeah. Oh wow. This is a lot more flavorful than I thought it was gonna be. Wow. And this is my first time trying this tea. I haven't tasted it at all before this. I think that the first thing that I'm getting is a sweetness, but it's more like it's a spicy sweetness. The first thing that I taste isn't necessarily an apple, and maybe it's the fig. Maybe that's what I'm tasting. But then it's just slightly sweet, that like fruity sweetness, and then you're getting a lot of the star anise and the cinnamon are very prominent. I think that the star anise is like the most prominent spice in this. And then in the back note and almost a bit of the aftertaste that you're left with is still a very strong spice, but then you get that, it almost tastes like a sour apple. Yeah, I think that if you don't like star anise, you won't like this one. It's very strong, but I do happen to like star anise, and it is delicious. I love it. This is really good. This almost tastes like, this doesn't taste like a tea, this tastes like apple cider. It is sweet enough and it is spicy enough to just, like, this is apple cider, like this isn't a tea. Yeah, that's really good, really good. So that is my look at David's Tea's Baked Apple Chai. Have you tried this tea before? If you have, what were your thoughts about it? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe down below. And that is all for now, so as always, happy sipping.